I'm going on another adventure, and this time we're taking on the mountain. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking all things Iceland's Strongest Man, which is next weekend. It feels like a while since I've chatted to you guys, and it's truly just because my life is absolute chaos at the minute, but in the best possible way. So this is my next competition. It is next weekend. It's a multiple day competition. I'm flying out next Thursday, which I think is the 7th of August. I'll be coming back on the Sunday. So yeah, we are going to compete against Thor. I've been invited as a guest lifter in Iceland's Strongest Man. So basically what happens, Thor's won it every year for God knows how many years. It's at least 10. So every now and then he likes to invite a couple of international guys to join just to push him and see where he's at, basically. So myself and Evan's Nana are going, which is really, really cool. I love Evans, so it'd be good to see my pal again. And yeah, we are flying out next Thursday to go and compete. Basically, Iceland has always been a bit of a bucket list country for me. I haven't got the travel bug. I've never been a massive holiday person or traveler. So I think my sister in our family got that bug. She's always traveling to different countries as much as she can. Whereas I'm more I knew I would travel through this line of work. So I sort of, now I can travel somewhere, compete, and then, enjoy myself while I'm there. Sadly, I don't think that's going to be the case on this one. I think we're literally flying in and out very soon just to get the comp done, which is a bit of a shame, but we will be going back to Iceland later in the year, not to give too much away, but a bit of a spoiler. So it's worth saying as well, Thor has invited us. He's covered our travel. I'm actually staying in his house, which is really, really cool. Sadly, my partner in crime, Daisy, is working, so she won't be coming with me on this one. So we've had to get back up. So my best mate, Ryan, who you will have seen in the USA travel vlogs, if you missed those, you can watch them here, is coming along. So, it's going to be an entertaining trip nonetheless. So let's talk about the competition itself. Like I said before, it is a 2-day show. So we start on the Friday, starting with the Husfell Stone. Now, those that know me know I've wanted to touch this stone for so long. This is bucket list stuff, and I get to do it in a competition against someone like Thor. I'm not sure if the previous world record holder's there as well, but I will be going for a world record on this. I fully think I can do it. It's going to be good conditions. It's not like the Magnus Classic where it's middle of winter. So as long as it's not raining and horrible, it should be all right. But no idea what to expect, but I know that front carries are good for me. So I feel like this should be a good one. Second event is then at 4 o'clock. So that's at 11 o'clock in the morning. Obviously you've got to travel to the Husfell Stone. It's on its site. So we'll go there in the morning. Start at 4 o'clock back at Thor's Power Gym. We have a max log press. Now, I am genuinely excited for this. We've not really been prepping log for a max in any way. So it's going to be sort of an unpeaked max, but really it's an excuse for me to see where I'm at. I assume it'll be on a metal log as well, which I haven't done for a long time. So I'm not expecting anything crazy, but if I can get a new PB on the metal log, say if I can nail 170, that would be huge for me. So I am really excited. I know it's not my best event on paper. I know Thor is going to absolutely trounce me here, but it's a case for me to see where I'm at and to see if I'm progressing and how I'm getting on. So max log always will excite me. I may not be the best at it, but it is getting a lot better. As you've seen from England's Strongest Man, my log press is improving. Event 3 then, which I think is a bit of a strange one, we have a medley. So it's a 400 kilo yoke carry to begin with, over 20 meters. Then we have a 100 kilo sandbag, 110 and 120. And these weights sort of show the standard to me because, without disrespecting anyone or without being rude, they are not heavy sandbags, guys. This is, most of our shows in the UK would use bags this weight. The 120 bag, we've got to carry 5 meters. So just imagine Thor carrying a 100 kilo sandbag. It just sounds hilarious. So I do think I can probably do quite well at this event. It depends. Obviously, Thor is just so fast, but being the lighter sandbags, I think I might be able to just one motion them, get back nice and quick. So again, could go either way. But I am really coming here to challenge Thor, guys. Like, I'm not going to roll over and just let him have it because it's Iceland. It's like, I'm going to push him on the events that I can push him on. After that, we have a deadlift for reps at 320 kilos. I'm going to assume this is on a deadlift bar. Suits are allowed, straps are allowed, figure eights are not allowed. So normal straps, deadlift suit. Now, we have all seen, Thor has just pulled 505. I'll pop it here. Incredible lift. We'll talk about it briefly, but guys, like, this is legit as you could possibly make a world record. I 100% believe this was a good lift. I think it was incredible. I did try and stay up and watch it, but I fell asleep just because I don't stay up to midnight anymore. But nonetheless, Thor is the world record deadlift holder. I don't agree with any of the arguments about it being a soft lock out at the top. I don't agree with any arguments about what bar it's on. I think my Irish counterpart, Pyro Dwire, is to blame for that because he's got the whole internet worried about barbells. And it really doesn't matter. If it's a standard deadlift bar of any brand, it might make it a little bit easier, it might make it a little bit harder, but it is still a deadlift bar and it is 505 kilos, so you can't make that easy, whatever you use. We are pulling you away from this video very quickly to remind you to check out the merch website if you haven't done already. We've got beanies, t-shirts, we've got loads of new stuff coming, salts and chalk as well. These are the products I use every day. Please go and check it out, it helps me out a ton. And yeah, come join Team Paddy and look fresh. Basically, where I'm going with this rambling is I genuinely think, and this might be the most deluded thing I've ever said, but on 320 for reps, I'm going to push Thor. And he is not going to want to do a set of 15 if he is prepping for 510 at Birmingham. So I'm kind of interested to see what he says on this one, because I think 320, I'm looking at 15, 16 reps all day long, especially on the suit. My cardio is good, my endurance is good, and that is what we call a cardio event in Pro Strongman. So I'm looking forward to it because I think, I mean, he might play for second, you never know, and I'll probably be out before him, but you never know. So I'm going to make him work, guys. That's the main thing. So that is the end of day one. We then kick off in, oh my God, I'm going to put this on the screen and try and pronounce where we're competing in. Trigvavagara, which is like the town centre, which is really cool. So we're getting people involved. We're going to be outside. Event 5 on first event of day one is a sandbag over bar. Now, when I saw this, I assumed it was a throw, but it's not. It's literally lifting a sandbag over a set height and the heaviest bag wins. Now, I ain't got a clue what I can do on this, guys, to be honest. I would think a 180, 200 sandbag, somewhere around that. But I really don't know, and it depends the bar. Like, if they put it, like, Thor could realistically put it at 6 foot or something and just end the game for everyone. So literally no idea on that. You would back Thor with the wingspan and his like stone and deadlift ability to probably win that event, but I ain't got a clue, guys. I'll give it a good go. And then this one's fun. So event 6 is the farmer's carry for max distance, another freaking savage event. 160 per hand. So this one is actually pretty tasty in terms of weight. Like, this is a heavy set of farmers. I don't know what they look like. Hopefully they're nice, but compared to like carrying a 100 kilo sandbag the day before, like, this is now like 160 farmers for 20 meters is really, really good. And that's normally the sort of weight we'd do for time. So for max distance, it's going to be tasty. Then event 7 out of 8. Bear in mind, guys, I've never done like a 2-day comp before. So, or I might have done, but I've definitely not done an 8 event comp. This is what I want to get involved with more. I think there is no hiding in an 8 event comp, and I do agree with like Loz Charlet, where he says like, if you want to find the strongest person, you need to test them over 8 events. For me, Europe's Strongest Man, like, we could make that a 2-day show somewhere in Europe, somewhere in the UK, whatever, but it's a title, a big title. Make it 8 events, make it a multiple day thing, and I still think we'd be able to sell it out because I think it's such a cool show. Sorry, going off on tangents. Event 7, giant dumbbell for reps, 90 kilos. Nothing major there, guys. Dumbbell for reps is pretty good for me. I know 90 kilos for Thor is going to be an absolute toy. Evans is really good at dumbbell as well, so not expecting a win on that one, but, you know, 90 kilo for reps, I'll be getting decent reps on that. I assume, knowing Thor, it'll probably be like a rogue dumbbell, which are really, really nice, so fingers crossed. I will be sort of top half, 100%. 90 is not too heavy for me, so we'll just get a good amount of reps. And then finishing up, we have the Atlas Stones Classic, 120 up to 200. I believe they're the Atlas Endurance ones that Thor has, so Yeah, my stones feel in an incredible position right now. So I think that, again, done it at Giants Live in 22 seconds. So we'll be aiming sort of 20 to 25 seconds on that. So again, Thor is obviously going to be the favourite because he is a freak of nature at stones. I think he still has the record at Giants for the heavy set. So yeah, really, really cool. And a good set of events for me as well. There's nothing there. Maybe the max log, you could argue, is like not ideal, but then in this standard of comp, you just don't know. Like, if that gets me third behind Evans and Thor, like, it's not really any points lost. So we'll see. But I'm very, very confident. I'm looking forward to it. I'm confident, basically, like Loz said. By saying I'm confident, I just mean I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to push Hafthor Björnsson as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm confident as I'm going to go and win, but it's not a huge comp for us guys. Like, obviously for Thor, he wants to win it and it's super important. But for me, it's a trip to go to Iceland, which is an absolute a chance to go to Iceland, which is an absolute bucket list country. And yeah, I get to compete against some of the best guys in the world. So hugely grateful to Thor for considering me, for letting me go. It's going to be really, really good fun getting to live with Thor for a few days. If we have got time to shoot some YouTube stuff, we definitely will try and do it. But obviously it's going to be super busy. I think we fly out the day after the comp at like 7. So I will vlog the trip. Me and Ryan will film it wherever we can. But yeah, wish me luck down below, guys. I'm off to fight the mountain. I never thought I'd be saying those words, but here we are. My life is crazy. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you made it this far, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember that we are hosting the Haines Strength Summer Showdown this Saturday at Banbury Rugby Club. So if you do want to come along and watch, spectator tickets are available at Strength Register. But yeah, massive thank you. Please check out the merch site, and we will see you next time. Peace.